Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick. In this video, I'm going to show you how I put together the Sam Raimi, Spider-Man, Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe helmet. Alright, so I'm super excited about this. This has been a very long process of building this helmet. I started about last year before the corona really hit and shut everything down. I remember I made a short about it, showing you where I was printing the pieces for the helmet. I had to break this helmet down into 12 different pieces. There's 6 pieces on each side of the face. I went through a lot of paint techniques, a lot of paint tests, a lot of trying out different paints until I got to this color that would mimic the Sam Raimi look, how it looked very metallic. When you kind of move it, it shifts around. I don't show you all the paints that I use. I show you the ones that I think worked and the ones that I like the most, because or it would be a lot of paint and it would be very boring. So I skipped through all of that stuff. I'm really excited to show you how I put it together. Let's go back and I'll show you how I put this one together. All the pieces, this is gonna be the top, the jaw, the face, the cone, and these are the back parts, or the black ones. I'm gonna try a new technique of tapping them together first. I've already tried to do it with this one already. Kind of tap them in by taking the soldering iron and melting over the line. I'm able to kind of fuse the two plastics together, and it totally worked. I'm going to use the same technique that I used here with this one to attach the remaining parts together. I did have a little bit of spacing issues, some gap issues with the top of the head there, but that's okay, I can definitely fill that in. And the glue's holding really good. It's just called Extreme Power. I got it at the hobby store. So I'm using some accelerator also to speed that process along. I've already taped the outside together so it stays lined up, and I'm just gonna tap on the inside so I don't destroy the outside texture at all. Huge. Alright, so I'm going to use a 60 grit sandpaper to begin, taking a 60 in there, real hard grit, and just getting as much down as I can to start with. Alright, so I've given it a primer coat. It's looking great. I can already see where I'm going to need to sand down a little bit more and give it a little bit more attention. I'm going to start spackling it and then sanding it down. Lots of sanding. Lots of sanding. It's looking good though. Covered all the seams with some spackling putty. Got this one done also. Now it just is time to sand it all down and see where we're at with the seams. So I can move forward. I'm gonna start sanding and then we'll see where we are after that. I'm really happy with this so far. I got most of the seams done. It's gonna be the ears that are gonna be kind of tricky with all these little lines and curves. Before I did this next clip, I filmed off camera painting the helmet. I used a Duplicolor metal cast green. It looks great. It gave me that kind of Green Goblin look, and I really liked it. So I kind of painted it in an afternoon. I forgot to film it, so I apologize about that. But then something horrible happened after I painted it. Maybe that's bad karma for not filming it. I don't know. So I made a huge mistake. As you can probably tell, there's a lot of spackling. Basically what happened is I painted it, it looked great. I let it out to sit and dry, but I left my garage open and it was really windy that day. Guess what happened? The wind blew it over and it broke it right at the jaw, right here. So one side of the head was over here and the other side was over here, and it cracked another portion of the head over on this side by the ears. What I've done already is I've already reassembled it, I've spackled it back together. The good thing is that it did crack right along the print lines. It was a pretty clean break. I'm gonna start sanding it down to hopefully repaint it and get this back to normal.
Alright, so this green looks great. But the problem is that I'm not able to achieve that iridescent look with this green. It's the Duplicolor Metal Cast green. It looks great, but the issue is I can't get that color shift effect to make it look more metallic. So I'm going to start with a gloss black first to prep it for the color shift effect that I'm looking for.
I'm going to do the green gold. That was a lot of fun to put together. I'm really glad that I got to show you guys how I built this one. I'm really happy with how this looks. It was really difficult to figure out how to attach this part. This is not a helmet that I put together intending to wear it. That would include a whole lot more buckles, Velcro, straps. I'm not really sure how to put that together yet. Hopefully in the future I'll build one that I can maybe figure that out and maybe revisit this one and go back and make it wearable. But right now it's just a display. I like it how it is. It's so scary. I've been looking at this thing for like a year. It's terrifying. But thank you so much for you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video down in the corner there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much.